As the young plant, also known as a seedling, develops into a mature plant, new leaves form. Leaves are critical to the plant's survival. Plants are completely dependent on their leaves. Without them, plants could not produce food or grow. Inside the leaf is a miniature laboratory of sorts, a place where light is used to produce food through a process called photosynthesis.
Leaves are very important to a plant. They absorb light to produce food that helps the plant grow and progress through their life cycle. Leaves can vary in their structure according to the species of the plant. They're so important to a plant that without their leaves, plants would not be able to survive.
Since a leaf's primary function is to produce food for the plant, it will go to extraordinary lengths to achieve its objective. Leaves and their features have become very specialized, improving the odds of their plant's continued survival. Whether it's a plant with protective prickles on its leaves or a slippery pitcher plant hungry for a meal, some leaves are modified to suit the needs of their plant.
The basic function of a leaf is to capture sunlight and provide food for the plant. But beyond that, a leaf has to be adapted to the environment in which it lives. This is a philodendron. It grows deep on the forest floor of the rainforest. Its leaves are large to capture sunlight, but they're also grooved with wavy margins so that when water pours down on the leaf, it doesn't damage it. This philodendron is adapted to life deep in the rainforest.
Aloe is used to treat minor cuts and burns, but the thick, fleshy leaf also helps the aloe plant survive. It acts as a storage facility, stockpiling water for a plant that makes its home in the desert. For a leaf-hungry predator, aloe can be quite a challenge. Before it can get to the sap, the predator must first get past the sharp, protective prickles on the edges of the aloe's modified leaves. This is no easy task. Another plant with modified leaves is the trumpet pitcher. It's a carnivorous, or animal-eating plant, native to North America. Trumpet pitchers live in mostly wet regions where there are not enough nutrients in the soil to fully sustain the plant. So, to compensate for the lack of available nutrients, these organisms supplement their diets by consuming insects, like ants. It uses the sweet nectar from its leaf to lure susceptible prey, and the leaf resembles the shape of a pitcher. When an unsuspecting insect gives in to the temptation of the nectar, it loses its footing on the leaf and tumbles into a pool of water below, where it drowns and is consumed by the plant. Another plant that uses modified leaves to trap and consume insects is the Venus flytrap. This carnivorous plant is found primarily in North and South Carolina, and it responds to touch. When an insect makes contact with the leaf's touch-sensitive hairs, it triggers the leaves to close, trapping a meal inside.